XCR 375 H&H Mag here. This is a video response to Prepared Minds video, Dictatorship or Democracy in a SHTF or after SHTF. My thoughts on this are going to be to the effect I think you're going to see a lot of little areas, groups with dictatorships, and you're also going to see uh, excuse him, a lot of groups with good, strong, fair leaders, and you might see some groups with democracy or the democratic process. But I think he's also correct that good ideas go to committee to die, because you got a lot of people on those committees that have egos and so forth, and they may not like your idea, even though it might be a good idea. So I think you're going to see a combination of both dictatorships and democracy, but you're also going to see groups that are really well put together because they've put things together beforehand. They've prepared for it. They know how things work. They've elected one person to be a good leader, preferably the person that is fair, can absorb all the ideas, everybody's opinion, and has really no ego to bruise. But at the same time, the good leader knows when to delegate. You know, if he's not an expert in certain stuff, such as electronics, he's got a person that he can go to who is an expert in electronics and expert in inventory or tactics, whatever it might be. But back to the original question, I don't think it will be democracies. I think you're going to have a lot of dictatorships, little small dictatorships. And like I said, you're going to have some people that are natural born leaders that can lead people, not rule them, but lead them, get them to work as a team. So, but as for a new guy coming into a pre-established group, I think that new guy is going to have to prove himself, and he's going to have to be pretty straight up about stuff. Otherwise, you know, he's going to have a hard time blending in and getting, you know, accepted into the group. There's a great book out there called Patriots. And what these people in the book did is they knew SHTF was going to happen someday. So when it did, they had everything prearranged and everything. And they even go into the book, you know, spoiler alert a little bit. They went into the book. They tried the democracy way, but realized it took forever to get things done. Everybody had their own opinion and wanted to do it their own way. Too many egos. They even admit this in the book. So they decided to put one person in charge who had final say on stuff, but he had lieutenants or go-to people who were specialists in the area, so in their areas. So it's a good book to check out, a good book to read. As for approaching people nowadays in the prepper community, it's difficult. I mean, you have to really feel people out, because there are people out there that will be preppers themselves, but at the same time looking to take advantage of you and your group for what they have or what they can use. So all I can say to that is trust your gut instinct on that one. So there's those type of people out there. But anyway, so that's just my 2 cents on it, is trust your gut. If something feels wrong, it probably is wrong. If something doesn't feel right, probably best to move on. But now you know what these people are made of. Another thing is to get to know these people that you're going to be prepping with. Not just once a month or anything like that, but on a regular basis, because this way you get to know their isms, their hang-ups, their flaws, their what bothers them, and so forth. and get to know them. If you can meet people, meet them, but I would definitely say meet at a neutral place. Meet at a county park or a city park or something like that. And, this way nobody's giving away their address or anything like that. So, some advice. That's how I've met some people. Is meet them in a location that everybody knows, but they don't know where you live. So, my thoughts on that. I think there will be, like Prepared Mind, there will be dictatorships. Then there's going to be groups that have good leaders that can lead. And there's going to be other groups which are just going to be whatever. Everybody does kind of their own thing. It's going to fall apart. It's just kind of like at work. You've got the asshole boss, which is a total dictator, his way or the highway, and then you got the boss that can lead people and gets people motivated, and they will do pretty much anything for him because he's a great guy, great boss. Then you got other bosses like, oh, whatever, do whatever you want, has no priorities, just whatever works. So, but that's my thoughts on that. So XCR 375 H&H Mag signing off. Have a good night.